Hello and welcome to your Social Science ABQ. My name is Kate Shields and I'm one of your two instructors, so there's myself and Frank. So this course does have two parts to it. You're supposed to spend 62.5 hours working on my modules over the 12 weeks, so this is about 5 hours a week is what it averages out to. And you're supposed to spend 62.5 hours over the total amount of time on the core section. So my modules are modules 4 through 9. But at the same time, modules 1 through 3 are running at the same time over those 12 weeks. I know it's confusing. I'm sorry for the labeling being strange. I'm sorry they have to run at the same time. It's really something out of our control and out of Nipissing's control. It's something that OCT has dictated that must be how it runs. So I apologize for that confusion. I've made a study schedule. Hopefully you're able to follow that. And the due dates are pretty clear throughout the course. So we'll look at that a little bit more in depthly. I also like to mention right off the bat to get our heads around social science is not the same thing in elementary as it is in secondary. So what this course is going to qualify you to do is teach anything with an H course code in the high schools. And H course codes do not include history or geography. That is a separate curriculum document. So social sciences have more psych, soc, anthro type courses. Also a little bit of foods, which is interesting. Some world religion is in there. Some fashion. There's some interesting course codes there under the H. But none of them are history and geography, just to clarify that off the bat. Alright, so navigating the course shell, where to go, where to start. Start with course content in the left hand side where you see this blue menu. Look for content. That's like your textbook and the readings you're supposed to be doing, and in there are the prompts to do discussion posts every week. And then right underneath it is the link for the assignments. There's assignment due every 2 weeks. You can kind of see the breakdown here in the little chart that needs to be completed. So you work out of those two areas is pretty much where you're going to live in that shell. This is the study schedule. I've attached it through the email. It's on the home page of the course. Kind of breaks down every 12 weeks what you do in Module 1 compared to what you're doing in Module 4 as you move through the core and through the elective. I know it's terribly confusing, but once you start rolling, it will make sense. I send out a weekly email as well, letting you know what's due. It does eventually make sense, I promise, but I know it's very confusing when you first look at it. Submitting assignments to me, I've created drop boxes within the shell, so I do not want them emailed to me. Unlike Frank, I think he still uses email, but I am using the actual drop boxes within the Blackboard shell, so please click on that link underneath the assignment link to actually submit and upload your assignments. Discussion posts, people have been really good about these in the years going through this. Just make sure you're using new thread. That might be a different term, create thread. You might have seen create post before in these kinds of LMSs, but that's the button you're looking for. If you don't like the way it's displaying, try this right hand display button and you might see the threads in a different way. Just make sure that when you're starting a new post, you're creating your own and not replying off of someone else's. And the first one to go in there and do is create a post about yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself in the course. Due dates, they are every second Wednesday, and then the discussion posts run between those 2 weeks while the module is live. It's pretty clear in there, the 2-week cycle that everything happens. I'm more than happy to give extensions. Life happens. The only requirement is that you must email me before the due date in order to get an extension. No problems whatsoever though, just you have to give me an email ahead of time, otherwise there'll be late marks that are applied. Just stay on track with the discussions. That's the most important part, that you don't fall behind with those. If you have to choose between getting an assignment in or the discussions in on time, please go to the discussion so you're not holding everyone else back. And the assignments, we can work on an extension. It's 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks there's something new, a new module opens. Refer to your study guide often. Keep things short and sweet in there as well. In your discussion posts and in the assignments you hand in to me, I'm not looking for long theses. Everything should be pretty short and condensed. You do have a Nipsey email. In this email, the first greeting I've sent you, I've also sent to your other email account, but I will only be using your Nipsey account from this point forward. When you log into your Nipsey account, if you do not want to check this account again and you wanted it forward, look for the cogwheel, and under settings there should be a forward option, and there you can put in another email address that you would like things forwarded to. Depending on what email address you're forwarding to, hopefully you can reply from that as well, or at least you'll get the emails knowing that you'll have to log into your Nipsey email account to see something. That's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy to respond to things as quickly as possible. I hope you enjoy the course. Thanks.